Hello everybody, welcome back to JAMnBreadGames. I'm JAMbread, and today in this video I want to discuss all of the latest Battlefront news that has been recently announced at Celebration Europe. So Celebration Europe has been going on, and it's kind of like the Star Wars celebration, kind of like a Star Wars Comic Con. And there's been a lot of different news. And so at this event there were a lot of different announcements for Battlefront, but alongside other games and the upcoming movies as well. I mean, there were tons of news. But among the announcements, there were a lot of details for the upcoming Death Star DLC and the announcement of Rogue One DLC. I actually made a video a while back discussing why I thought this would actually be released, which you can watch by clicking the link on the screen if you wish to see it. But for this video, let's discuss what all is coming out in the near future. So a short video was released showing a glimpse of gameplay of the new Death Star expansion. If you want to see that video, make sure to check the description of this video for the link. But the video mainly shows a few dogfights above the Death Star as well as in the trenches of the space station after a short cinematic type video. Actually, the entire video could be a cinematic made to look like gameplay, but either way, the video looks promising, but it only shows off aerial gameplay. There are, however, quite a few announcements for the ground combat portion of the game, the first of which being that Chewbacca and Bossk will now be playable heroes. I've actually been wanting to see these two characters in the game for some time now, and I'm excited to see them finally be added to the game. There will also be new blasters, star cards, and vehicles added to the game as well. The video and images do not show any new vehicles, so I'm not sure which vehicles are going to be added. Maybe the B-Wing or some other fighter will be added. Maybe, we can finally play as Y-Wings instead of them just being called in. And, maybe for the Empire, maybe there'll be, a new TIE fighter of some kind or something. One thing that would be nice to see would be new hero starfighters. Like maybe Luke's X-Wing could be added and Darth Vader's TIE fighter. Maybe the X-Wing would do a bit more damage than the normal X-Wings or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Since there are only 2 hero ships in the game, I think it'd be nice to see other hero ships added. Also, there will be new maps, obviously, which will supposedly take place inside and outside of the Death Star. Also, there is something called multi-stage gameplay that's being added as well. All that the news story states is test your skill by taking off and flying through a trench on the surface of the Death Star. This may not be directly related to this new gameplay type, and there aren't really any other details on what multi-stage gameplay will be, but I should be making a video soon discussing what I think it may be like, so make sure to turn on annotations and click the link to see my thoughts on this new feature. Hopefully this is more than just flying through a trench. Hopefully there's more to it than that. For other news for Battlefront, the 4th and final expansion was finally announced, and it is indeed Rogue One DLC. It is named Rogue One Scarif, or Scarif, I'm not really sure how to say it, but it's the new planet that's going to be in Rogue One. So Rogue One is a new Star Wars movie coming out this December, if you weren't aware of this new movie. And Scarif is one of the planets shown in the movie. This planet is being seen in the trailers for the movie as a gorgeous tropical planet with palm trees, beaches, and all those other amazing tropical things. The real-life location for the movie is actually the Maldives. I think I'm saying that. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure, but Maldives is an island country that rests south of India in the Indian Ocean, and if you look at it, it's a gorgeous place. It looks amazing. But alongside new maps from the movie, there will also be 2 new heroes from the movie as well. Jean Erso, how do you say her name? I'm not really sure. The protagonist of the movie will be playable, and director Orson Krennic, the antagonist of the film, will be playable as well. I am personally excited to play as these 2 characters. Jean seems to be a very strong female lead and will be the second playable female hero in the game, which I think is going to be pretty cool. And director Krennic seems to be a more boots-on-the-ground Imperial character, unlike some of the former Moffs and Admirals from the Star Wars universe, which I think will be very fun to play as. He has a very cool white cape as well, which is also a bonus. Finally, a new mode is being added to the game called Skirmish. This is actually an offline mode similar to Battlefront 1 and 2's instant action mode. Skirmish will be an offline mode that will allow players to play solo or with a friend via co-op split screen against bots. There will be different difficulties as well as 2 modes to play, Walker Assault and Fighter Squadron. Hoth and Solus have been confirmed as playable locations, but hopefully all of the modes and maps will eventually be added to Skirmish, much like they were in the original Battlefront's instant action mode. There will also be more double score weekends and trials to try out the DLC in the future. For a list of all these dates, make sure to check the description for the link. So that's about it for this video. There are a lot of new things coming to Battlefront, which I personally am very excited for. I've been enjoying the game a lot lately and can't wait to see what all is going to be added to the game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. If you've been enjoying the gameplay that you've been seeing, then make sure to turn on annotations and click on the links that have been appearing throughout this video, and you can see me playing through these matches with my live commentary as well. Also, if you did not enjoy this video, make sure to leave a dislike. You are free to do whatever you want. Also, let me know your thoughts in the description about all the news and whether or not you're excited about these things or if you've already fallen asleep due to boredom. Thanks again, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay, bye, guys.